Ciao a tutti and welcome to Venice Talks, a podcast series about Venice in Italy. My name is Monica Cesarato and I am a Venetian food and travel blogger. I'm going to put my insider knowledge at your disposal to help you discover Venice at 360 degrees. Each week, I will be chatting to the people who really matter, the Venetian. So follow me on the discovery of its artisans, writers, fashion designers, artists, glassmakers, bloggers, and much, much more. Come to visit Venice the right and sustainable way. You can find me on my blog www.monicacesarato.com and also on all social media. Enjoy the episode. Welcome back to Venice Talks, episode number 51. Hi everybody and welcome back to Venice Talks for another beautiful episode. Today I have another very special friend. We've known each other for many years now. He's my dear friend and Instagram influencer, Anna Liliana from Venice. Ciao Anna, how are you?
Hi Monica, I'm so happy to be here. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. And I cannot believe it, darling. You do know that this year is 10 years we've been friends?
Oh, yes. Like time flies.
I know. Okay. Oh, I still remember the first
Yeah.
time I met you in Piazzale Roma. I can still remember that day.
I was also thinking today about our days in the hotel, in San Clemente.
Yeah. Well, oh my God. Let's not think
Like-
about that. So
But
anyway.
I'm so happy to be here, and I'm also very honored to be here because you had such amazing guests, and I'm really honored to be part of them. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. So, first of all, Anna, let's explain what that I usually call you Liliana, but let's go with Anna because it's quicker. Let's talk about you first. You're not from Venice, of course. You are from?
Yes, I am from Romania.
Mm-hmm.
It's a city in Romania called Vaslui. And yes, and I'm in Italy since 2007, August. So
okay.
This almost 7
That's a long time. That's a very long time. How did you how did you arrive in Italy? Why did you come to Italy?
Well, it was like an interesting story, and sometimes I think that it was even meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, when I was back then in Romania, I didn't think of it. I would say that my interest in Italy started when I was in high school because we started studying Italian language, and so I got very interested in the culture, in the language, and I always dreamed of visiting Italy, one day. But it was just a dream to visit. I was not thinking that I could live here, like actually here and have a family here. So time went on, and that's a really fun fact. When I was in university, during the university, I was studying Italian and English language and literature. So I found this magazine, and inside this magazine, there were pictures of Venice, of the Rialto Bridge. And I remember I took those pictures and I put them on my wall, like near my bed. I would always, dream of that place. I always thought that one day I'm going to see that beautiful bridge because it was at night. It was so magical. I still remember the picture, by the way.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that was like, but again, I thought that I would just go and visit. And I did go and visit like in a few years, 2 times. I've been once in Verona and once in Padova. Because I got to know someone who was living here. And when I finished university and, I started to work back in Romania as a translator. But after 1 year, I was not feeling that happy with what I was doing and everything. And one day, just a friend of mine told me that, my mom is working in Venice. She said that if you want to go there, she could find you a place to stay, and then would search your own job, like and I did it. I was just I think I'm just gonna go for it.
How old were you?
I was 22.
Oh my God, so young.
I was 22, And yeah, I just took a one-way ticket in August. I remember on the
Oh,
3rd of
one-way ticket. So you were definitely
yeah,
sure you're never gonna go back.
oh, yeah, I didn't even think about it. Like I was just okay, I'm going, and then I will figure out
How to go
everything.
back if I need to.
So I got my suitcase and I came in Venice, and then then I started to work and everything. So that is how I got here in the first place.
Wow.
Yeah.
And as soon as you got here, did you manage to find a job or was it hard? I mean, we're talking
Yes,
about, 17 years ago, so things were different from now, obviously, but
but different. And I had like on my side the fact that I was already speaking Italian and English very well.
mhm.
So I had my CV and I was going through all the stores and all the shops in Venice to leave my CV. I was sending CVs online. Just when I got here, I got to the internet cafe in Lido because I was staying in Lido for the first
Uh-huh.
time. And I remember I just got an answer like 3 days later from from a store, like a store who was selling clothes for men.
Mhm.
And I just started immediately. In a few days, I started to work. And yeah, I would say that it was pretty easy for me because I knew the languages, and Venice is with tourism.
Yeah.
So that was, and then I was very young. I was 22. So, I
Really?
didn't have the age problem or anything. So,
Yeah, you just was willing to do that
yeah.
I mean to do anything anyway. And for how many years did you work in the shops and stuff?
No, so that first shop, I only worked for 1 week
Oh,
because
that was quick.
because I was really, I didn't know what I was doing. It was a really high-end shop. For
Okay.
it that only had like Versace, Dolce Gabbana,
Oh,
Brunello,
wow. Okay.
and I really knew nothing about
I
those
mean,
brands.
if I asked you now, you probably could run the
I
store.
would I would know something about it,
No, you
but
could
those,
definitely become a manager there now, but yeah.
yeah, no, they're not there anymore. They
Ah,
have an
okay.
of the Longchamp. It's in Cale 22 Marzo.
Okay. Okay.
Longchamp store there, yes. So I find it so difficult to learn all the composition of the suits, of the materials, and
Ah,
all these
okay.
brands that I didn't even know about it. I mean, back then it's not like I had access to internet or anything.
Yes.
It was, so
Yeah.
I found it hard, and then I said, okay, that is not for me, baby.
Isn't
So
it fun what you thought is not for me? And now that's what you actually you're
yeah,
into
yeah,
fashion now. It's
yeah,
so
it's
funny. This is so
fun.
funny.
And then another like, let's say, a friend of mine, like someone I knew there, was not like a friend, like an acquaintance, told me that they are searching for people on in the Riva del Garda. There are
Mm-hmm.
hotels Riva del Garda. And I called that hotel and they told me, yes, we are searching for people. You can come here. So the next day I went in Riva del Garda and I worked there in this hotel.
Okay. And you
Yeah.
work for a while in the hotel industry, yes?
I stayed for 1 month only there.
Okay.
Not because I didn't like it, but we were sleeping in a place like it was very bad, like in
Oh,
the underground, and the conditions were like really bad. So
okay.
1 month I said no. Winter was coming also. It was very cold. It was November. We had no heating, like nothing. It was
Mm-hmm.
really.
Oh, wow.
I turned to Venice. I turned back to Venice, and then I found a job in the restaurant, and then yeah.
On and off various jobs until you ended up at the San Clemente, the island of San Clemente, where we actually met. And
Yes.
We worked there for a while together. And then
Yes.
we both left. After a while. We don't want to talk about that period of time. I mean, it was beautiful because we became friends, but let's say the experience wasn't, let's say, one of the best.
Uh,
Well,
it was to
yeah.
learn.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's all experience. It's all experience. Let's say, I think for me, the hardest, there were two things that were the hardest part for me working in that environment was one, the traveling, because both of us used to take us like 2 hours to go and 2 hours to come back, and it felt like the film, playing cars and whatever, because I had to take a car, a bus, a walk-in, a water bus, and a private.
Yeah.
It's like 5 means of transport to go every morning to work and coming back.
I remember having to wake up at 4 a.m. just to start
at
work
7.
at 30. It was crazy.
I know, it was hard. It was hard. And I think it was also hard because the grounds of the resort, of the hotel, is massive. And I remember, oh my God, I was walking so much.
It was very
on
hard.
You remember on high heels as well?
Yeah. Physically, it was really tough, and then it was also tough mentally at some point.
Yeah, let's not talk about that part. Let's not say anything about that. Otherwise, we both end up getting sued by the management.
Oh no, we don't want that.
We don't want that. Okay, so we met, but eventually I left, you left. And you started doing other things. You gone back into a little bit of fashion because you went back working for a shop, I remember, selling.
Yes. I worked for 2 years, I think, in a bag shop, like a purse shop for women. Bag shop. And it was called Pelletteria Veneta, and it was selling like real leather bags. And it was
still
nice.
there, isn't it? It's still there, isn't it? It's near Rialto. Yeah.
They used to have 4 or 5 shops at that time. I think now they have only 2, if I'm wrong. But yes, it was a nice time. It got me closer to what I like, as a woman. Like, I like bags and, clothes and everything. It was nice, yes.
Yeah.
It was.
But I mean, I remember you as always being very fashionable, and I always thought of you that you could wear a rug. You literally can wear a sack, and you still look amazing because you got this inner class. This inner is the way you walk. Apart that you're a beautiful person, both. Aesthetically, but also inside. But I'm saying you have got this class when you walk, when you move. It's just something that you have a heavy or you don't have it, and you got it, girl. So when did you actually start with Instagram?
Well, Instagram, I started in that period. I remember it was, I think, 2015, 16, more or less. And I started in that period because I had more time to do. And so it was really interesting for me to, see the whole world, to communicate with a lot of people, to express myself even in some way that I couldn't express in my real life. And to find the people that, like the same things that you like and everything, So that was, it was really interesting. And I still feel the same way today about Instagram, about social media.
It's very interesting because you started, I remember at the beginning, I remember you because, we were following each other. I remember you started it was mainly about Venice. It was mainly videos and photos daily about Venice. And it was good because, of course, you were going to work. So you will film your walk to the work. You will film the various shops and so on.
Venice, yes.
But now I noticed you have gone in the last 2 or 3 years, you have gone more onto the fashion side. And that's I like it because I don't think there is anybody out there in Venice like you. Okay. Mainly because this needs to be said. So for people out there, you need to know this. She's an influencer because she's an influencer, definitely. At least she influences me. Okay.
This one.
No. But she doesn't, whatever you see her posting, any product that she posts, Anna, I think she's the only influencer in the world that doesn't get paid for it. But she actually does it because she really likes it. So if anyone is looking for a brand ambassador, she's your woman. Okay, I need to say this for her. Okay, so you started. Go on.
Pay you to say that. Okay, it was not paid. This is not paid.
No, it's true. But I always wonder how do you, because you got so many clothes.
Oh yes, way too many. Yeah.
And every morning I see you and she's putting this on and putting that on. Oh my gosh, she bought something new already again.
bank account is not happy, to be honest.
Yeah,
But
I can imagine. I can imagine.
don't go on trips. I don't spend money like in other way other than buying clothes.
Yeah, yeah. But that's okay. It's okay. But you have a nice way. I think I like it because you show people how to dress even without spending too much money, and you show Venice at the same time, so I really like that. But I think you really need to find some brand ambassadors,
Yeah.
some brands that wants to use you. But let's start to talk about it. When did you start, and why did you change from mainly Venice to fashion? When did you start feeling this, the
Yes.
need to do this?
Well, there are mainly two reasons why I did that. So first of all, I love Venice. I mean, I really want to reintroduce pictures of Venice, but the thing is that I didn't have the time to actually go around Venice. And at the end of the day, I was only doing, Rialto San Marco, Rialto San Marco.
Hey, the famous Rialto Bridge that you dreamt all
Yeah.
the time. So,
Yes, but when people follow you, they want to see something else.
Of course.
So for me, that was very challenging because I really don't have the time to go around Venice. Even though I would like to, I dream that one day, maybe when I'm retired or something, I will dedicate.
A long time away, Anna.
But right now, with the job and with the baby, it's not easy to go around Venice. So I knew that if I want to do that in a like in a nice way, in a serious way, I would have to diversify the content. So I cannot now. And the second reason is that I was feeling I was not expressing like myself, like me, Anna, Liliana, enough. It was about Venice, but it didn't have like a figure,
personality. Yeah, it didn't have a personality. It was just another account to show in Venice. Okay, got you.
Feeding me anymore,
Yeah.
So I thought that, well, I want to show a little bit of myself, of who I am, more, so people, can see that there's a face behind this.
Yeah, a beautiful face, by the way. But yeah.
And then, fashion is something that I always liked, but I'm not that type of like trendy to follow the trends or, buy everything that's new. I think I am in my own lane because I really wear only what I like.
But that's the way it should be, shouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not that type of influencer who will show you the last trends and the last, I don't know, whatever. So that is just my way of expressing myself to the world. And I'm combining it with Venice too, because of course I am there every day. So it's nice. I mean, it's not like there will be nothing about Venice on my profile. There will be, and a lot. And I always say that as soon as I get invited to some event or to some, I don't know, something that's happening in Venice, I will for sure document it and put it in stories or even on the reels or something.
Of course.
It will be a combination of me and Venice, let's say. Yes.
And then a few years ago, you had beautiful news because you had your beautiful son.
Yes.
How did I got to say is one of the most gorgeous children I ever seen in my life, and he's really funny too as well. How did the thing change for you, and how hard is it to go around with a small child in Venice, starting from when he was very little with a pusher to now that he's a bit bigger?
Yeah, with a stroller it was really hard. I have to tell you, if it's something that you have to do every day, it's hard because I was doing it every day. I was going to work and I took him with me to work. So maybe if you come once in a while, it's not that
hard.
It is hard because there are all the bridges and everything, so you need someone to help you. But yeah, now he's older. Now he has a scooter. So
he's one of the Venetians with a scooter. Okay.
Yes. the 3 wheels one, and he doesn't go by himself. I'm always near him because there are lots of people walking, so I don't want him to bump.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Also because your son is not exactly slow.
Yeah, so now yeah, it's easier. Now it's definitely easier. He's 5 years old, and it's definitely easier for me
Mm.
to
And how you, as a young mom in Venice, I know you were always working, but you also had some time off. How were the things for the kids to do?
well, let's say that where I am in my area, we don't have I haven't found any playground or something. There is
Mm.
not such thing. But it's nice because we go to there's a San Marco Square, and it's a huge place where he can run and he can play with the pigeons. And then we go, in the gardens.
Papadopoli? No, sorry, the Royal Gardens.
The Royal Gardens, yes. We go there in the summer. It's so nice to be there.
Mm.
There's a fountain there, and he likes it so much. And, it's full of flowers and trees and everything. And we walk around a lot. I take him on long walks in Riva, so that's what we usually do. And then, the carnival is starting in a few days.
I
And
know. Is he looking forward to it?
everything. We have the costume, we have coriandoli.
Oh, is he gonna wear a costume then?
I found something, but yeah, he's wearing. Even last year, he had like a Spider-Man costume.
Nice. I like that because you don't see that many children dressed up as he used to be.
Yes, it's true. It's true. Every year is less and less. Yes, and
So
this year I think it's I don't know how it will be because the square is they're doing so many works like reparation. I don't know how to call them. And it's pretty like half of the square is occupied with this cantiere, come
oh yes, they're doing works
renovation.
They're doing renovations and stuff. Yes.
Anyway, we are excited for the carnival. He's asking me every day, when is Saturday coming?
Actually, on Sunday, I think there is a parade on the Grand Canal. On Saturday, I'm not sure what's going on.
Well,
sorry?
We'll be there anyway. Yes, Saturday.
Yeah. Listen, and are you gonna turn your son into a fashion stylish person as well? Because I see every so often you do post pictures of him, obviously always in a safe way, because we got to remember, this is unfortunately the internet. But I really like it because sometimes he's dressed so cute.
Yeah.
Are you gonna turn him into a fashionista or something?
No, I never think about that. I mean, I don't think so far. He will do whatever he likes to do when he will grow up and decide that he wants to become, an influencer or something. Yes. When
does he pick his own clothes?
No, right now. Sometimes he does, but no, I would say that he's not into clothes that much.
Not yet.
No, he's more into cars and into buildings.
Okay. Well, ben, typical little boy anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, a few years ago, before the baby, of course,
Yes.
you also got married.
Yes.
And your husband's got a really, 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 really nice restaurant near St. Mark's. Okay. Yes. That I always say it should turn into an Oriental restaurant, but he never listens to me, so never mind. Okay. How hard is it to combine family, Venice, being an influencer, and also work in the restaurant?
Yes, it is quite hard, but you have to prioritize. Of course, my priority is my job, like my daily job, because
I thought you were gonna say your family.
Yeah, the two of them, because
of course,
job and the family. That's
of course.
So, and then whatever comes after, like, of course, the Instagram part comes after, because that's how it is. And it's something that I do in my spare time, and whatever that is in my life comes after. But of course, we have to we focus on the job and the family. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what's your plans for the next few months, few years, let's say?
Well, first of all, I would like to have another baby.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I really dream about it, and I want to do it like this year. If
maybe I should have recorded all the conversations we were having when you were pregnant, and maybe you change your mind.
No, actually, my pregnancy was really good and was really easy. I didn't have any problem whatsoever. So I would like to have it this year, if God's willing, because I'm turning 40, and I think that it's time that
Yeah.
should happen.
Yeah, but you might turn in 40, but you definitely don't look it. So I'm pretty sure that you should be okay anyway. Anna, one last questions.
Yes.
What attracts you the most when you're walking around in Venice? What makes you stop and take a photo?
There for me, right now I'm very particular. I like certain angles with illuminated in a certain way. I don't know. For example, this like a ray of sunshine or something that's illuminating a special a corner or a detail or something. That's the things that I see nowadays, because of course I see the big the canal and the big the palaces and everything, but now I'm really more into details. So when I see, like, the Rialto Bridge, for example, I see there's like a ray of light that's illuminating some part of the bridge or something, or some sculpture, or I don't know, some details. I'm very much into details.
Nice, I like that. Okay, ladies, so where can people find you on Instagram?
So my Instagram handle is Anna.Liliana. Yes, that's where they find me. They can find me.
And you post practically every day?
Yes, I try to be there every day. I try to be consistent. That's something that I want to do this year also. Consistent, so that people, know they can find me every day. They have something every day. Yes.
One last question. The really, really last question. What one tip, one suggestion for the visitors to coming to Venice from you, as somebody that lives in Venice?
Well, as somebody who lives and works in Venice, I would suggest that people be how should I say this in a nice way?
Yeah, it's okay. You can say it's a free podcast. You can say anything.
I think that people should be more aware of the place that they're in. Sometimes I see that they're really not aware of the type of city that is, So that's what I think lacks in people. They don't even know names of the places they're going. Like, sometimes I see people asking me, where is Piazza San Pietro, or what is there to see here?
Yes.
I don't know that, because when you go to some place and maybe you have you have thought of visiting this place for a long time, maybe you should at least know a few things about that place. And in fact, Venice is very particular because it has these little alleys, like these little streets, calli, and you should you respect the other people that are working and living there. So that is my suggestion to the people, to just be aware of the surroundings.
Yes.
Oh, that is a different place. It's not like Milano. It's not like Rome. Or it's fragile, and it's different, and it has to be visited and seen with different eyes. That's
absolutely.
Yes.
You're absolutely right on this. Anna, I know you got to rush to work now, and thank you so much. And listen, for anybody out there, she's open. She has got a beautiful figure. She's got a beautiful face. You want to give her beautiful clothes to wear. She's your woman.
Yeah, no, I really hope that I can bring something nice into people's life, because everybody...
You know what you should do? I think, I know that you don't have that much time, but I honestly think, since you're already going around shops, you should go to the Venetian handmade shops. I think that's what you should start looking into. Because that's they're not just artisans, but the proper shops at places like Anatema, like Cabelta and so on, where they got really beautiful Cabelta, Cabelta, yes, they got beautiful stuff.
Yes, they do really nice stuff. I will do time when I have the time to do it. I want to do it, and I want to get to know even more people that are around Venice, and they are doing in Venice.
Okay, I'll let you go now. Thank you so much for talking to us and have a great day. Ciao, cara.
You too. Grazie. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you, Anna, for the lovely conversation. You can find Anna on Instagram as anna.liliana. Thank you again for listening. If you want to book a food tour or a cooking experience with me, you can find me on my blog www.monicacesarato.com or at cookingvenice.com, and also on all social medias with the handle at Monica Cesarato and at cookingvenice. Feel free to leave a comment or write to info@monicacesarato.com for more information about the people featured in the podcast or Venice. Bye bye!